My name is Megha. I appeared for my IELTS General Training Examination recently in March and I scored 8 in speaking and 8 overall. The IELTS examination is conducted by two organizations, namely British Council and IDP. It is conducted in both computer-based and offline, that is paper-based modes. I appeared for the examination through British Council and I opted for computer-based mode. In this video, I am going to tell you the strategy that I used to achieve my desired score. I have one request for you guys. Please be with me till the video ends. So, let's start learning. One most important tip for your IELTS speaking is be talkative, but don't complicate your sentences. A lot of us deliberately try to incorporate very difficult vocabulary in our sentences and we end up messing our sentence structures. Some of us also try to create very compound sentences in order to impress the examiner. But remember that the examiner is there to test how comfortable you are at speaking English and how clearly and fluently you pronounce the words that you are using. So, don't complicate your statements by using very difficult or less common vocabulary. For example, when you talk to your friend or your relative, you never run out of sentences. You never pause, hesitate, or look out for difficult words. In the same way, talk to your examiner. If you want to say, I find that movie very interesting, do not complicate it by saying, because the movie was directed by my favorite director and as I like the actor in the movie a lot, hence I found the movie quite riveting. Moreover, its climax was super cool. Now, what are the errors in this sentence? Number 1, it is too complex. Number 2, we have used a slang, super cool. Avoid such slangs. Number 3, we have used a less common vocabulary word, riveting. How can we make this sentence better? You can say, I found that movie quite engrossing, particularly towards the end. Here, we have used a word engrossing, which is a synonym of interesting and not less common or difficult. Tip number 2. Do not use the same word over and over again. Do not go like, I felt happy. My mother was happy to see my score. I was so happy to receive the birthday present. My grandfather was so happy when I bought him a new bicycle. No. Use any standard dictionary and learn the synonyms of frequently used words. Words like happy, good, interesting, fine. These are the words that we often use in our conversation. So it's better that we learn the synonyms of these words. Using this tip, we can use a variety of vocabulary in our statement in the exam and we will not sound like a struggling English speaker. I will leave the synonyms of some frequently used words in the description box below. Don't forget to check that out. Now, for the same example that I used in the previous tip, I find that movie very interesting. What are some synonyms, some words that we can use instead of interesting? The words are engrossing, captivating, mesmerizing, fascinating, engaging. All these words mean the same, something that arouses one's attention. Tip number 3. Use intonations where necessary. Now, what are intonations? Intonations means the rise and fall of the voice while speaking. I'll give you an example. If I say like, baking cake appeals to me a lot. On Sunday afternoons, when I get some time off from work, I put on my apron and start baking. Sounded so mundane, right? Use intonations and stress on particular words. It will sound better. See this. Baking cake appeals to me a lot. On Sunday afternoons, whenever I get some time off from work, I put on my apron and start baking. So you see, using intonation and stress made me sound like a fluent speaker. So use intonations when necessary and stress on particular words. So guys, that was all for today's video. I hope you find the video informative and I hope you learned some important tips for IELTS speaking. I'll see you guys in my next video with section-wise preparation material for IELTS speaking. Till then, stay safe and keep learning. Bye.